when Democrats come in, they will demand that there is a mass firing of U.S. attorneys when a new Democrat administration comes in. They'll fire whoever they want to fire to make sure their people are in place. Republicans, there'll always be some Republicans, oh, no, that's not the way we should do it. We don't fight dirty like they fight dirt. Well, that doesn't necessarily lead to the outcomes we want. I give you a situation here where they're throwing punches, and while it's gross, I say just remind yourself, folks, this is when they have the power. This is how they play the game. You have Trump loyalists who are being, now, that's the way it's being described in NPR. I'll just say people who are associated with the Trump administration, many of whom have longstanding service to the nation apart from the Trump situation or the Trump administration. This Biden White House, sent letters to 18 people named to the boards of visitors for the Air Force Academy, Military Academy, Naval Academy, saying you will resign by the end of business Wednesday or be terminated. This is according to the Associated Press. Donald Trump made these appointments during his final months in office. Here is, for example, a moment in time where you see, Clay, they have no problem. They have no problem with playing rough. Here's Jen Psaki straight up defending this 20.
The president's objective is what any president's objective is to ensure you have nominees and people serving on these boards who are qualified to serve on them and who are aligned with your values. I will let others evaluate whether they think Kellyanne Conway and Sean Spicer and others were qualified or not political to serve on these boards.
What do you make of all this, Clay? I just see this as Democrats are like, you know what? We want to bust out the steamroller. That's what we do.
Yeah, I think there's a big truth to that. And, some of the statements that were made, I mean, you can focus on, as Jen Psaki did, those individuals and say, oh, they were hyper-political, for lack of a better way, they deserved it. But the statement that I thought Megan Mobbs made, I don't know if you read this, but she said she put out a statement when this all happened. She said, while I appreciate the notification, I won't be resigning. I find the whole act unconscionable and not in the spirit of which this administration promised to govern. This is really well said by her. President Biden ran on a supposed platform of unity, but his actions speak directly to the contrary. Apparently, unity is only for those who conform. When I joined the board under the Trump administration, there were holdovers from the Obama administration. They were not terminated, but instead served alongside Trump appointees. This mix of perspective, experience, and belief systems ensured there was diversity, a value the Democratic Party purports to hold above all else. As the youngest appointee, a woman, and a veteran in Afghanistan, has been a great honor to serve on the Board of Visitors at the United States Military Academy, my alma mater. It's tragic this great institution is now being subjected to and hijacked by partisan action that serves no purpose and no greater good. Props to Megan Mobbs, who shared that yesterday when all of this craziness started to come down.
Sean Spicer also fired back. Yeah. He said that he has served under 5 presidents and of both parties, and that politics has never entered into his service. Sean's a veteran. Yeah, and there was also H.R. McMaster, longtime veteran, very senior guy in the military. So there were people, Clay, who have had a history of bipartisan service. They're all just being tossed out. And look, is this making a huge difference in the future of the country? No, but it just goes to show you, in my sense of this, 2 takeaways. 1, there's nothing that is too petty for the Democrats. And 2, when they have the power, they use the power. Our side always wrings its hands and goes, I don't know, the MSNBC will say mean things about us.
Final line here from Megan Mobbs. We have 3 watchwords at West Point: duty, honor, country. Today, the Biden administration violated them all.